Well, it was all the rage before the housing collapse, and we heard yesterday that flipping homes is making a comeback in Georgia. But guess what? It's also hot in parts of Florida, where the reality show The Vanilla Ice Project takes place. That's right, you heard him. The musician, he is now very successfully buying, fixing up, and selling homes, and he's got a hit TV show as well. Rob Van Winkle, a.k.a. Vanilla Ice, joining us out live from Los Angeles. Rob, great to see you. Thanks very much for joining us. You made a lot of money right earlier in your career. You had a lot of big hits at the beginning. You're rolling in it. But is this more profitable than music?
You know what? They're both pretty good, to be honest with you. The great thing is I found another passion that does make money, but I enjoy myself as well. I've been doing real estate now for 15 years, and it's evolved. And the good thing is that most people want to hear, is it back? Is it great today? I think it's better than ever. I think the most important thing is that, yesterday's history, tomorrow's a mystery. Take it day by day. And, know your markets. It's very important.
Why do you say it's better than ever? It's better than ever for someone who's got the cash and who can do things like, pick up distressed assets or foreclosed homes or that kind of thing?
Absolutely. Listen, it's evolved. It's not what it used to be, and that is correct. I mean, the short sales of foreclosures are great, but tax auctions are even better. I just bought the Season 3 house on a tax auction, and if nobody's bidding against you and it's an absolute auction, you can steal these homes for pennies on the dollar. The important thing is to know your location. It's the same as a stock market. Know your location. It's more important than ever today. A lot of these homes, people see them everywhere from California to New York to Miami, and in between, they're setting 3, 4, 5 years, just rotting, and people don't understand why they don't want to sell them. Well, the short sales and the foreclosures, you go to call these banks, they're understaffed, nobody returns your calls, they're not that easy to get, and what
you're saying is, Rob, you got to work like a dog to get this stuff done because you're dealing with all the red tape and the bureaucracy. I've seen some of your homes. You had a glass elevator in one. You've got these. I mean, these are big homes with all kinds of wall paint, luxury stuff you're doing. What's the average cost of a home that you're selling after you get done with it?
Well, I mean, I'm in the millions. I'm doing the mansions now, but, I didn't start there. And, I worked my way up. And I also do commercial real estate and smaller things like condos and everything, but, they're not on TV. But, diversify. That's the whole thing. And, for TV, the mansions look better, but in Palm Beach, that is what the area is. I mean, there's a lot of money in Palm Beach, and I know my market there. So I don't drift away too much from that area because I know it very well, and I think that's very important. There's homes that are setting back further from, the infrastructure that might be on a bigger piece of property or a bigger home, and they look very appetizing. But if you do the statistics, people are moving out of those areas, so you might want to stay away from those. People want to be closer to the infrastructure of not just schools, but airports, restaurants, shopping malls, and they don't want to commute anymore. And, with gas prices where they are, it makes them want to go there even more. So
you sound like a savvy guy, which actually brings me to my next question. You've mentioned location many times during this interview. It is always location, location, location. Which place looks the most attractive to you right now? Which market?
Well, like I said, I like Palm Beach. Florida's hot. A lot of these areas that got hit really hard during the housing downturn are some of the first areas to come back out of it because they were desirable then and they're desirable now. They just got hit with the bomb there for a minute, and they're still desirable. So people like the homes with a lot of feng shui now. They like 8-foot doors. They like the vaulted ceilings. Yeah. And in Florida, outside in your backyard is very important. That's why I put a lazy river in the backyard with a tiki hut to represent, we're outside in Florida, so it's very important, And
I know you make your homes smart as well. State-of-the-art technology. Mr. Rice, Rob, Vanilla, whatever we like to call you, thank you so much for joining us today. Love your stuff. Thank you.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me. Thank you.
Okay, let's get a check on the shares of Scripps Networks. That's the parent of the DIY network that is the Vanilla Ice Project. Scripps stock joining the all-time high club today in today's down market. The company also owns HDTV and the Travel Channel.
Never heard of them.